Hello, and thank you for stopping by my channel today. My message today is one that I've had to learn the hard way over and over and over again, like so many of the lessons that we have to learn. And the lesson is that God is at work in all things, making good happen for Him, to those who love Him. That's actually from Romans 8:28. And that's one of my favorite memory verses from my childhood, that in all things God is at work for good. You may be hearing some voices in the background. Our cats think it's time for them to be fed, and that's every time that I'm awake, basically, they think it's time. So you may hear some voices in the background. But my favorite philosopher of the 20th century was a great baseball player for the New York Yankees by the name of Yogi Berra. And Yogi wasn't really a philosopher, but he said a lot of things that had a big impact on people, including me. And one of the things that, Yogi's one who said, always go to other people's funerals, because that way they'll come to yours. But Yogi also said, be careful if you don't know where you're going, because you might not get there. I've lived that out. At one of my parishes, I used to sneak in on Wednesday nights, and rather I would let my assistant do the worship service and say the Mass, and I would sneak in over in the choir, and I'd usually park myself at the piano, just sort of like I am here. And as people were coming in, I would play something just slow and sort of a reverential nature, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just sort of improvising. And I wound up improvising in a direction that I didn't know I had until after the service was over, and people came up with tears in their eyes. Said, that's the first time I've ever heard that type of music played in church, and it's so wonderful. And I had no idea what they were talking about until my wife, who happened to have been there, said, how could you do that? I mean, you were playing something by the Eagles. Anyway, I was playing something like Surely the Presence of the Lord is in This Place, and I was doing... And I did it subconsciously. I didn't know I was playing the Eagles, and yet even God can take something silly and stupid like that, done by a silly and a stupid priest who was not really paying attention to what he was doing, and can touch the hearts of people. God is with you today. He's promised to be with you always to the end of the age. And so He is, and so He always will be. And when you let Him, He will make even your mistakes work out for good. I hope you have a blessed day today. God bless you.